On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Chelsea Brotherton, file number 22-03432. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of Theo Price, Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
John Lee on behalf of Chelsea Brotherton, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Brotherton, how are you?
I'm okay.
Today's the date and time set for pretrial. There are 3 counts of a dog license vaccination. How are we proceeding?
At this point, Your Honor, my client has got 1 dog vaccinated. 1 dog licensed, another dog scheduled to be vaccinated. The 3rd dog she's no longer in possession of, and the prosecutor and I have talked about that. I think all we need is about a 30-day adjournment to finish the licensing process on the 2nd dog.
March 13th at 9:30. Here's your copy of your notice to appear for that date. Do you have any questions today, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing on behalf of people. Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense.
Thank you. You're all set, ma'am. Are you ready on Julie Lee? Or did you speak to her?
Yes,
You ready?
yes, Mayor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan versus Julie Ann Leha, file number 22-02934, 22-03404, and 3405. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of Theo Price, Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
John Lee on behalf of Julie Leha.
Today's the date and the time set for pre-trials. I have an assault and battery, a dog at large, and a dog vicious contact. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we would like to set all 3 matters for trial and final pre-trial. The prosecutor and I are still working through some things, so that's how we decided to proceed.
Pre-trial March 13th at 8 a.m. Jury trial March 20th.
Okay, final pre-trial will be March 13th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. And jury trial will be March 20th at 8 o'clock in the morning in person at the court. Any questions from you, Ms. Leha? You're muted, ma'am.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing on behalf of people. Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, ma'am. We'll see you on March 13th.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Elijah Williams is here.
Yes, yes.
Okay, are we ready to proceed?
Yes, we are.
We're on the record of the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Elijah Deshaun Williams, file number 22-03586. Appearances for the record.
Brian Ring on behalf of Theo Price, Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
John Lee on behalf of Elijah Williams, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Williams, today's the date and time set for a pre-trial. I was trying to understand Ms. Nash's note. That's what it is. Okay, 1 count of domestic violence. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, there is an offer. Mr. Williams is still considering it. At this time, we'd like to go ahead and set the matter for a final pre-trial and trial.
What is the offer?
The offer is to plead guilty as charged with sentencing under 7694A, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll set this for a final pre-trial. In a jury trial, the offer will expire at the time of the final pretrial.
March 13th, 8 a.m. Final pretrial, March 20th.
March 13th at 8 o'clock in the morning, in person at the court will be your final pretrial. Your jury trial will be scheduled right now for March 20th at 8 o'clock in the morning, in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Williams?
This is my first time at the courtroom, so I'm doing a good job, so I don't know.
And that means you don't have any questions, because your questions may not be for the court. If you do have a question, it may end up being that that's a question for your attorney. Yes.
But I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. No contact, no anything. And no, I just told.
Yep, it's probably best to ask your attorney that question. Any additional matters for the record,
Yes,
counsel?
yes, Your Honor, the complaining victim is out here and would like to speak on the no contact order. She would like it lifted, and she is here to speak about that.
Are these the people that had a third party trying to make contact in the court today? She can come in. Jackson, whose client is that?
How are you?
Right here, it's fine.
Ma'am, please state your name for the record.
Rosemary Williams.
Okay, Ms. Williams. My understanding is that you wanted to address the court today on the no contact order.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're the alleged victim in a domestic violence case.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is it that you wanted to share with the court, ma'am?
Hopefully to get the no contact lifted, not only for kids as well as for myself. So hopefully maybe we can try to work something with counseling.
Did you come in here today and violate my court order with a third party?
No, I talked to my daughter about, no, honestly, I talked to my daughter about something. Whatever she talked to him was not about what we were talking about. I can promise you that.
The no contact order is in place for your protection, ma'am.
I understand.
And there won't be any order for counseling at this time or any opportunity while you have a pending matter. There's a no contact order for a reason. And as it relates to the child or any children between the two of you, you all can address that at the family court. I'm not addressing it. Okay? Anything else you want to share today?
That's it.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of people. Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. We'll see you on the 13th in person at the court. Thank you.
I'll give you a call.
Mr. Roadbog.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you today?
Yes.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. We didn't have our review last week because we were having a jury trial. I don't know that I got anything. Let's see. Looks like you've been doing well. You've been continuing your payments. Your overall participation in your probation has been good. You've been receptive to feedback. Your probation officer believes that there is a very low likelihood of you having future violations or a significant violation. You're still maintaining your employment. You've been doing your MRT and your testing. So everything looks good, sir. How do you feel?
Yes, ma'am. I feel good. Everything is going great right now. I'm actually working on step 9 in MRT. So I feel like everything's on track.
Okay, well, I'm happy to hear that. I mean, the progress that you've made since we started having these regular check-ins have been remarkable. So I'm glad to see you in this light versus where we were before, where I almost was gonna have to put you in jail.
Yes, ma'am.
I was trying to do whatever I could to keep you out of there. Just want you to get on track
Yep.
and do what you're doing, and you're doing it. So I appreciate that. I'm glad to see the progress. You continue the good work on that. We're gonna set you for another review in 30
Okay.
days.
Okay.
Actually, you're scheduled to complete probation on the 23rd of March. So let me set you in about a month prior to that, okay?
Okay.
Let's see what they fall on. Ugh. I need to set him for a review, and I know we're closed the 20th, and then I have jury due the 27th, but it can be on another day. I need it someday in February, preferably the week of the 20th.
Tuesday. Thursday, it's our PCC day.
February 23rd.
Means I think I can do it at 9.
February 23rd at 9 a.m. work for you for your next review, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I'm work third shift, so anytime during the day works for me.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll see you then for your last review before you are scheduled to be discharged, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, I see Michael Norman. I think your client is in the waiting room.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good.
Nope.
You already extended an offer or?
Yeah, there's gonna be a.
Mr. Jackson, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, ma'am.
Okay, sounds good. We're on the record in the matter, the people of the state of Michigan versus Malik Devontae Jackson. This is in file number 19-02262, council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of People Pricing Center, Michigan Court 8.120.
Michael Norman appearing on behalf of Mr. Jackson, P75844.
Thank you. And Mr. Jackson, today's the date and time set for a pretrial. I do have a plea sheet here from the people. They are offering for you to plead guilty. I'm sorry, plead no contest.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, what is the purpose of the no contest?
Lack of memory, Your Honor.
Okay, so the offer for you to plead no contest to a added count 2 of operating while visibly impaired under MCL 257.6253A. That's a misdemeanor maximum penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine or up to 360 hours of community service. And they'll dismiss the remaining. There's a killable agreement of no upfront jail. I think I need a police report.
And or $300.
I'm sorry, and or $300, and they'll dismiss count 2. Do you understand the maximum penalty, sir? Or do you need me to repeat that?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, and you want to accept the offer to plead guilty to the added count 2 of operating while visibly impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down.
May I approach it?
You may.
I didn't print it. Are you okay using my computer, Your Honor?
Well, it depends what you got there. Okay, well, let me advise you of your rights, sir. Mr. Jackson, in order to plead no contest, you would have to give up the following rights. You have the right to have a trial. You can have a jury trial, or you can have a non-jury trial. At the time of trial, you have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. So you would have to waive that right in order to plead guilty to the added count 2 of operating while visibly impaired. It means you're also giving up your right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses that the prosecutor intends to call. You're giving up your right to call your own witnesses at trial or present any evidence that you believe would further defense to this charge. And you're giving up the right to have them prove each element of the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
I do understand.
You're willing to give up all of those rights today to accept the offer?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty?
No,
Has any promises been made to you in exchange for you pleading guilty to this added count 2?
no, ma'am.
Are you currently on probation, parole, or on bond in any other matter?
No, ma'am.
You understand that a guilty plea can result in the conviction that you may either need to report to your current employer or you may need to report a conviction to your future employer. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you also understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that may have impact on immigration or travel status that you may be seeking?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. As to the added count 2 of operating while visibly impaired, do you plead guilty, not guilty, stand mute, or no contest?
He's entering a no contest plea, Your Honor, but you have to
Well,
say it, Mr. Jackson.
He gotta say it. I just asked him, I gave him the option.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you-
I would like to plead no contest, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. And you don't remember this incident, sir?
Not the least bit.
Okay. Have police report from case number 19519000634. Let's see. Officer Erickson responded back on January 20th, 2019 to the intersection of East Saginaw and North Clemens. That's located in Ingham County, state of Michigan, city of Lansing, for a report of a single car operating while under the influence of liquor or alcohol. They made contact with individual who was identified later as the defendant in this matter, Malik Jackson. Officers could smell a strong odor of alcohol on defendant's breath, and he appeared to be intoxicated. Looks like he refused to submit to a PBT. Searched vehicle and observed an unopened can of Bud Light. I'm trying to get to whether or not there was a PBT. There was discovery of marijuana.
There was a blood test, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling.
Oh, okay.
I do see blood draw. I'm looking for the results. Looked like a warrant was issued. There was a blood draw with the MSP blood kit and the results. Yeah, you may. Go on report. Okay. And the blood results came back with a 0.097 grams alcohol per 100 milliliters of blood. The additional factual basis.
You seem more satisfied now, thank you.
Any questions from you, Mr. Norman?
No, satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your no contest plea. I find reason for the no contest plea appropriate due to your lack of memory, likely as a result of being under the influence. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter will be set for sentencing. Sentencing is going to be set for March 27th at 8:30 in the morning, if that works for you, Mr. Norman.
March 27th. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, prior to sentencing, Mr. Jackson, you need. Mr. Jackson, do you live in Michigan?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you still residing in Ohio, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, typically I require you to meet with probation in person within 48 hours, but because you don't live here, you can make contact with them via telephone, but you need to do that no later than 2 o'clock on Wednesday. So I don't know if that means you have to call them 50 million times until you get someone on the phone. You're still responsible for doing that, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the number for probation? 517-483-4424 is the number to our probation department, okay?
I have it, Your Honor. I will make sure he gets it.
Thank you. I'll also note here that you do live outside of the state so that they recognize that I've given you permission to contact them via telephone versus appearing in person. They're going to send you a questionnaire that you're going to need to complete and get back to them immediately. You also will be required to undergo a substance abuse assessment if you have not already done so, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
They'll provide you further information on that, and then we'll be able to get a pre-sentence report and recommendation done prior to your sentencing date. Do you have any questions today, sir?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing we have to feel, thank you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you on your sentencing date of March 27th.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.